Welcome back to my channel. If I say buying coffee would have a great impact in your financials, would you believe me? I wouldn't. Actually, this morning when I first saw this video from Stephan Graham, why buying coffee makes you poor, I was quite skeptical. I was like, why spending that $1 every day would make you poor? It means that you are already struggling to make the ends meet if this $1 would make a great impact in your financial statement. And then when I watched further into the video, I realized that Stephan did not mean that $1 a day. He actually meant that it is the Starbucks coffee that you'd spend anything from $3, $4 to $5, $6, even $10. And that's not exactly that $1 thing. It is a lifestyle. It is accumulated expenditure that you'd spend, and it's the new millennium lifestyle, like not thinking about tomorrow kind of thing. And I kind of agree with it because each time I go to Starbucks, I would spend at least €6.50 because this is the cost of each packet, and it gives me enough coffee for the week or 2 weeks, and then I would have a free drink with it. So I think it's a really good deal, but thinking about it, I could spend less to get what I need to get. I can get it in a local supermarket for maybe half the price. So it is still quite expensive thinking about what it is. And then I gathered the people's opinion from the people who are against Starbucks coffee and the ones who are pro Starbucks, and I would just tell you their opinions and perhaps you can see if it makes a point. The first point is that spending on such high-priced premium products would be a very unreasonable thing, especially if you're a young creative professional, young artist, and you're already struggling to make the ends meet. Spending this much on a cup of coffee is not worth it, especially there are a lot of alternatives, such as buying coffee in a local cafe that is a lot cheaper, I would say half the price in where I'm from, or you can buy it in the supermarket and make it at home for 20, 40, 60 cents at most per coffee, and you are spending less for what it does to you. So you can have a lot more better alternatives, and it's a better way of spending your money. The second point is that you are probably spending without planning. And there is a statement from the video that millennials are spending more on coffee and smashed avocado toasts than their pension plans. And this might be true that a lot of young people, they don't think about how they're spending their money and their lack of planning. When they are older, maybe they will regret. Also, the point 3 from the side of against Starbucks coffee is that it is a recurring cost that could be built up over the years, and when you are spending the first time, the third time, the 10th time, you don't feel it, but the fact that you are building a habit of going to Starbucks every day and you'd be spending it day by day for a year, for 2 years, 3 years, and maybe you end up spending 30 years each day, $3 to $5, and it is accumulated cost, and finally you didn't realize how much you have spent on buying such expensive coffee. On the side of pro Starbucks coffee, they would say, if Starbucks coffee make me feel better, why not? It's not just coffee, it is also an experience because they have nice staff, soothing music, and I sit inside and I feel more creative, more relaxed, and the nice staff would put my name and the smiley behind my name, and makes me feel like personalized attention, makes me feel like a human being and someone special, and that's good because people say money cannot buy happiness, but here you go, you spend $3, $5 and you buy yourself a little mini happiness of the day, and it would lighten up your day. So it's really worthwhile, it's worth the money that you're spending. The second point is that it's not just coffee time, it is also social time. A lot of creative professionals, they stay all day in their studio working on their art, and they don't have enough time because it's not like an office, you go 9 to 5, lunch break, coffee break, you go with your colleagues. No, you are alone all day. You're locked up in your room or in your studio. So it's a really good thing to go out and breathe some fresh air, smell some flowers, and finally have some social time with your perhaps some neighbors, some friends, and you can meet some random people, make new friends. It's a very nice opportunity to make friends and to take a break in a very busy and stressful day. Last but not the least, you can save money somewhere else. Instead of having a car, you can have a bike to commute to and from work or from your studio, so you don't have to spend that much, like maybe a few hundred every month on the insurance, gasoline, and the car and garage. So finally, you're saving a lot more than what you could save up by not going to Starbucks coffee or not going to a local cafe to sit down there. So you can save the money somewhere else while saving it on the thing that you actually enjoy the most in your day. I would say all these points are valid. The choice is yours because you are the one who are spending your money and you're the one who are bearing the consequences of your financial choices. Just make sure that you are aware of what kind of choices you make and make sure that you plan really well for your future. Like if this money is the thing that would bring you the most joy, would make you more productive and feel better, why not spend it? But if you are already struggling to pay your rent, pay your art supplies, then it is not making any sense for you to spend this much, and you should seek for cheaper alternatives, maybe a local cafe, and it's also very good for local economy, and you can still take that break from your studio anyway. So the choice is really yours. No one else is there to point fingers to judge you, but others are there to perhaps guide you and help you to make better choices. Do you think going to Starbucks is a waste of money? How would you spend the money otherwise? Let me know in the comment below. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.